Okay, I know. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Here we go. Oh, did y'all see this? So Cardi B is admitting that her decision to, she got a bunch of goons. Apparently, she heard 6ix9ine's girl. Let me give you the tea. Y'all want to hear the tea? 6ix9ine girl Jade. She got a sister. Okay, these two right here, sister. Oh no, actually that's her twice. Jade. What's the other girl's name? No, they're right here. These two. No, wait, yeah, these two right here. These two right here are sisters. So 6ix9ine met his girl, which is her on the right, right? So this girl on the right, this is 6ix9ine's girl. He met them like in 2018, right before he got locked up. Anyway, the T was back then, like they were bartenders. The T is that I know y'all might be like, "Act, stop saying the T." I know, I get it. What people were saying is that both of them were fucking, or one of them, I don't know who. I just don't know. They were fucking Offset. Offset been married to Cardi B. They used to work at like some New York club. Cardi B was tight that they were fucking her man. She showed up there with her goons. Cardi B is like super ganged up or whatever the case is. She brings a bunch of goons there and she points out the girls who's fucking her man. She tells people to beat their ass, and then apparently she was in the back throwing buckets and all type ice buckets and shit at them or whatever the case is. They got beat up pretty bad. I think this was before 6ix9ine even kind of met her. Anyway, 6ix9ine meets her later because what happens is like the whole New York scene turned on them. Like people are gonna choose the hotter person. The hotter person is Cardi. They want Cardi to be in their club rather than two girls who are bartenders or whatever they do, right? And essentially, they got beat up. All the clubs chose Cardi. They, my bad. Fuck. They both, I think they're suing Cardi, but also I think they pressed charges. So the police was looking at Cardi for assault, and Cardi was facing some serious time. Anyway, Cardi just it lasted for a while from like 2018 till now. Cardi pled guilty to like throwing buckets, but not really to like sending people to beat them up. It was one of the weird pleas, but Cardi's rich. That's how it goes. The rich people never plead guilty to the real shit, right? And Cardi B's only got to do like 200 hours of like community service, and she's good. Now, what's happened is that um, I'm pretty sure they're gonna just sue her, like on some civil shit, just to make sure they get some money out of Cardi. But that's just part of the game. Anyway, Cardi B, while she was accused of beating these women up and sending gang members to go beat them up, Cardi B is lamenting over her losing money. She said, "My stupid decisions, which is trying to beat up bitches who fucked her husband, my stupid decisions from the past cost me to miss out on money now. I had a multi-million-dollar Call of Duty deal on the table that I couldn't take because of court. Guys, think twice before these quick decisions. Lesson learned." I'm glad she said that because, a lot of times, I've adopted this thing, and everybody always, they're confused when I say it. My new thing is saying, when you're a celebrity, when you have a brand, when you have a lot to lose, you have to learn to take the L. And there's certain times that you're like, yo, bro, I have these I have these resources, I have this. But trust me, a lot of times when you're rich and you have a brand, you got to learn to take the L. I don't care if you came from, and this is what a lot of niggas from the hood have a hard part of like acknowledging. You have to take the L. Like you can't be a gangster that's a celebrity. That just won't work. Because you know what happens? Yeah, somebody did some shit to you and then you pay some other motherfuckers to do some shit to them. If they could link it back to you, they're gonna get paid. They're gonna get, that's a win. If somebody does some shit to you, you can't sue. You're not gonna get no money out of it. Like you're not. There's no benefit for you. If anybody does anything to you, or if you allegedly do anything to anyone else, there's always a benefit. So it's one of those shitty situations where like you almost got to take the L. So in reality, I'm glad Cardi tweeted this out because I don't care if both of them or none of them or maybe somebody else was fucking Offset. At the end of the day, you're still with Offset. You didn't bring him to child support and fucking divorce court or whatever. I don't know if they had kids or they were married by the time, but you didn't do all that. What are you gonna get from it? So now you beat up the girls who fucking slept with him, but in reality, they could all sue you for money. You got a lot of money. So you beat them up, and they're probably gonna get $200,000 a piece, and then you have to do a bunch of community service. Who won? It's one of those situations. So it's one of those situations I think Cardi's realizing you should have took the L. Yeah, they fucked your man, but you're a fucking millionaire. She probably had offers and deals on the table that as soon as they seen the headline, oh, Cardi B beat up 2 bitches. You know what they said? Oh, we're good. You lost out on millions. It's very hard. Trust me, it's even been hard for me because when you got money, you have to learn to take the L. Because in regular life, all these tough gangsters will sue you. They'll sue you because you got money. You can't sue them. So you're trying to play on the same rules as them, like, oh, now we keep it in the streets and the clubs. That's what Cardi was probably thinking at first. Oh, we keeping it like this? No, they're going to sue you. They don't have no money to give you. You have a lot of money to give them. So Cardi, she got to do community service. And watch, these 2 girls are going to sue them, even though, like, Shorty's with 6ix9ine. But, of course, why wouldn't you sue? Like, don't everybody, and this is why I tell artists, like, you know, even me, I think I'm learning that too. Yo, people always be like, yo, oh, you let this girl do this, you let that girl do that. Bro, you know how many times I want to be an asshole? I just want to, like, I'm petty. And then when somebody whispers some real knowledge in your ear, like, okay, you know, if you do that, you're opening yourself up to a lawsuit. You can't sue them. If you go online talking about them, doesn't matter. But if they sue you, that's a thing. There's been mad times, like, there's been chicks who've been just like assholes or whatever, and I was about to cancel their flights, and I'm like, I gotta take the L. I gotta take the L. That's just how it goes. I explain this to my family a lot because they always be like, yo, no, the reason why you're going through certain shit in your life is just because how you act. And I'm like, y'all not rich and famous. Y'all work regular fucking jobs. And I hate to ever say that to my family, but I got to because they never understand my life. Y'all work regular jobs. When y'all deal with a bitch, and if y'all fuck her and she don't like you or you, like, you know what I mean, you gassed her up and you just fucked her and you dipped, she got nothing to do or no recourse to get. With a nigga like me, she starts thinking money. My family can never understand that. No, how about, it don't matter. Because y'all won't go through that. That's why, like, a lot of times they be like, yo, oh, shit. Like, why don't you tell us what's going on? Because y'all work a regular job. It's like Cardi B. Cardi B, you got a husband. You're not no regular bitch in the Bronx. There's 2 bitches who are bad as fuck are fucking your husband. You can't show up with goons to get them beat up, to throw buckets at them, and not think you're not about to pay maybe $500,000. Not only in civil legal suit, you're gonna pay $300,000, $400,000 in you paying your lawyers. You done lost $1 million. So Call of Duty let's say Call of Duty was gonna give her $2.5 million. You lost that deal, and then you cost yourself another $1 million. You know, think about it. The only real thing, and by the way, I'm not getting at Cardi here. I'm trying to make a bigger example because I've gone through this. Because I stopped talking to my family about industry shit because they're dumb. And when I mean they're dumb, they can't understand it. They don't understand that by definition, everybody who deals with me is seeing somebody who's a rich multi-millionaire. Their whole perspective is different. I'm talking about one of my brother's friends, and he's like, oh, yeah, I be curving bitches like this. I just be going ghost. Bruh, when I curve chicks these days, these bitches got a story to tell. They want to expose. They want to come up with some weird story. Bruh, there's no win. So you know what I've learned? Even when a chick's been fucked up, you got to take the L. Be nice to them because at the end of the day, you could lose more money by trying to make a point than just taking an L. Just think about it. If Cardi B had been like, yo, bro, you know what? These little bitches fucking my nigga. I'm going to check him. I'm going to make sure he don't go back to those clubs. I'm going to, whatever, at least with him. But I'm not going to beat no bitches up. Cardi's lost at least $1 million for beating these chicks up. And then she lost a multi-million-dollar deal. Let's just call it 2.5. So she's out $3.5 million for beating these bitches up. That street respect gets you nothing. If she took the L to be like, yo, well, I'm dating Offset. He's a lit nigga. Bitches might try to fuck him. Shit, I could get mad at him because he my husband, but I can't really do nothing to them. Take that L. This ain't you back in the day beating bitches up. You know what she would have still done? Still had $1 million in her pockets from not having a lawsuit and had a $2.5 million deal. She cost herself at least $3.5 million. Let's be honest. Is fighting with any bitch or any nigga about your situation that worth that much? No. So of course she fought it and like, you know, it's the best situation for her in terms of a win. But I'm glad she acknowledged it. Her stupid decision from the past cost her to miss out on money. The chicks that was fucking your man, if you gave them the money you missed out on for beating their ass, wouldn't even fuck your man. If before them chicks met 6ix9ine, if you showed up and said, here's $3.5 million, don't fuck Offset. You think they're fucking Offset? They don't care. They're there for the bag. So it's like people like Cardi and shit, I be realizing with me because I'm so petty. And I always want to like, you know, I'm like, man, I got resources. I'm gonna make a issue or an example out of people. But bro, how you can't sue a broke nigga? What are you gonna get from it? It is what it is. Okay, so again, I'm thankful that Cardi B put this out because a lot of people just think that like, you know, it's all fun and games. In reality, Cardi, this is her admin. She should have never beat them chicks up. She cost herself $3.5 million. And even if them girls don't get a dime from her, they were broke before, they broke now. You were rich before, but you're less rich now because of this. That's the point. And before, let me reel that back in a little bit because I get it. One of them is dating 6ix9ine, so like, of course she's good. But before all that, this was her life. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. We should probably get into this.